On March 8, 2014, a modern passenger jet crossed the night sky on what should have been a routine flight. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 departed Kuala Lumpur for Beijing, carrying 239 passengers and crew. Everything appeared normal. The weather was calm. The aircraft was functioning as expected. Nothing suggested that this flight would soon become one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history. As the plane approached the boundary between Malaysian and Vietnamese airspace, air traffic control instructed the crew to switch frequencies. The co-pilot acknowledged the message with calm professionalism.
Malaysia 370, contact Ho Chi Minh Control.
Good night, Malaysian 370.
Those were the final words ever heard from the aircraft. Seconds later, MH370 vanished from civilian radar. No distress call was sent. No emergency signal was triggered. The plane simply disappeared.
But it hadn't crashed.
At first, authorities assumed a technical malfunction. But military radar soon revealed something unexpected. The aircraft had not crashed. Instead, it had turned sharply away from its planned route. MH370 flew back across the Malay Peninsula, changed direction again, and headed out over the open Indian Ocean, far from where anyone was searching.
For hours, satellites continued to hear it.
We have pings, but no location.
MH370 remained airborne for nearly 6 more hours, flying steadily into one of the most remote regions on Earth. Eventually, the aircraft would have run out of fuel somewhere over the vast southern Indian Ocean. There was no explosion detected, no final transmission, no traceable impact, only silence.
No distress call was ever made. You can't believe.
What followed was the largest and most expensive search operation in aviation history. Ships, aircraft, and satellites scanned millions of square kilometers of ocean. Time and again, possible debris sightings raised hope, only to be ruled out. Years later, fragments of the aircraft began washing ashore along distant coastlines. Pieces of a wing, sections of control surfaces. They confirmed that MH370 had crashed into the ocean, but they did not reveal where. Deep-sea drones descended into crushing darkness, searching the ocean floor for the main wreckage. Nothing was found. For the families of those on board, closure never came. Only unanswered questions. How did a modern airliner vanish in an age of satellites and radar? Why did it turn back? Who or what was in control during those final hours? Mechanical failure, hijacking, intentional action. Many theories have been proposed. None have been proven. More than a decade later, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 remains lost. And until its final resting place is found, the sky that night will remain silent, holding one of aviation's greatest unanswered questions.